Parade Academy, dear students. So today we'll discuss the mystery of a girl. So this is chapter 6.2 and this is for standard 7. Okay, and this is English, your new lernwell, and whose are followed the Asoka. This is also the same chapter and the same book also. So you can find here all the question answers. So today we'll discuss all question answer in this video, the mystery of girl. So first is, so choose the correct options. David Walter saw the girl laying face down by the grass hedge. Question number 2, David Walter stopped his car to help the girl. Next, question number 3, David Walter moved his car so that the headlights could show where the girl was. Next, question number 4, David Walter was convinced that the sight he had seen was not a mere figment of his imagination. Next, question number 5, the one who consulted the local historian was the local priest. Next, question number 6, the priest decided to make inquiries about the mystery of the girl who just faded away. Next, question number 7, after meeting the local priest, David Walter went away quite confused. Next, question number 8, the phantom of the bleeding girl never appeared after the prayers for her soul were held. Next, question number 1, where was Walter going on the night on 15 November 1950? He was returning home after finishing his work in the countryside. Question number 2, what horrible sight did Walter see through the windscreen of his car? He saw a girl laying by the grass hedge of the road with her face down. She was in torn clothes and was bleeding. Next, question number 3, what did Walter find on reaching the spot where the girl lay? He found nothing there. The girl had just faded away. Question number 4, how did Walter try to find out where the bleeding girl had gone? He came back to his car and moved it so that its headlights illuminated the spot where the girl had lain. The next question, question number 5, what was it that surprised Walter when he met the local priest? Walter narrated to the local priest the whole incident of the bleeding girl who had just faded away. To his surprise, the priest did not appear astonished at all. The priest said that the same incident had been reported to him at least 4 times in the previous 2 years. Then question number 6, who was Lavan Smith? What was his experiences of the bleeding girl? Ivan Smith. So Ivan Smith was a hostler. He saw the girl laying in the grass by the road. He thought the girl had been murdered, but when he went closer, the girl just faded away. Next, question number 7, why did Ivan not report the incident of the bleeding girl to the police? Why? So Ivan did think of reporting the incident to the police, but then there was nothing to report. Nobody would believe him. They would think he was mad or drunk, so he just went away. Next, question number 8, what did the salesman report to the police and what was the result? The salesman reported to the police that a wounded girl was laying by the side of the road, but when they arrived, they found nothing there. They thought the salesman had played a prank and rebooked him badly. Next, why do you think Walter remained confused about the bleeding girl? Walter was quite certain that he had seen the bleeding girl laying on the grass vase. He could never believe that it was just a figment of his imagination. He became even more confused when he came to know that some other people also had experienced the same thing. 10. What did the local priest learn from Dr. Arthur? He learned that exactly 300 years earlier, a girl had been robbed at that very spot. She had been stabbed and left there to die. Later, two men were hanged for the crime. But the mystery of the bleeding girl who just faded away was still not solved. Next question. 8 11. What did the local priest decide to do in the end and why? The local priest decided to hold a prayer at that very spot where the girl's phantom had been seen. Since no proper prayers had been held for the peace of her soul, her ghost kept haunting the place and had been seen by a number of motorists. For the purpose of securing peace of the girl's soul, the priest arranged a prayer at that place. So next 12 number. So, what did the local priest do to have the girl's soul rest in peace? The priest arranged a prayer at a very place where the girl was said to have been murdered and where her phantom had been seen many a time later. Then next is Hodge. You can write this hot Dr. Author Ivan Smith and next David Walter. So this thing you can write. Pause this video and write this thing if you need. And your teacher is saying to write this, then you can pause this video. The salesman, the local priest. This is the character. Okay, you can write. Then next come to the grammar section. This is word power. So underline the misspelled word and write it correctly on the given space. So these words are written wrongly, so you can write the spelling correctly in this side. So this is the wrong, the right answer is frantically, then engineer, then trembling, then identical, then illuminated. Next come to the question 2I. Choose the best meaning for each underlined word. So he was driving a remote country road. So best meaning isolated. This means isolated. You can see here. This is the isolated. Next question number 2. He was an agricultural engineer in his 50s, between the age of 50 and 59. So this means is between the age of 50 and 59. You can write on the place of between the age of 50 and 59. Okay. Next question number 3. He ran quickly along the deserted road with no people. Deserted mean with no people. Then next question number 4. The priest was an authority on the supernatural. So on the place of authority you can write expert. So here the answer, you can write the expert on the place of the authority. Next question number 5. The priest found that the stories were all very identical, mean similar. You can write the similar on the place of identical. So he drove frantically to the nearest house madly. Frantically mean madly. So these are the best meaning. Next question number third I. So fill in the blanks using the correct form of words in brackets. So his rude behavior was totally unbearable. We have not yet reached any financial conclusion. I am doubtful about his success in the exam. There is some confusion about what to do next. You will have to accept the responsibility for his loss. The judge has ordered the murderer to be hanged. Fortunately, we got out of the crashed car uninjured. Sometimes in summer, we have a great shortage of water. So, next, add negative sentence to each given sentence. I can't get into the house, the key. I have not got the key. Question number 2, I could not get onto the roof. I did not have a ladder. She cannot pay her bills. She has not got any money. I could not read the letter. I did not have any glasses. I can't play in this match. I have not got enough energy. We cannot visit the museum. We have not got enough time. He could not find his way to our house. He did not have a map. They could not take any photographs. They did not have any camera. Next, question number 9. I can't go to school today. So you can use a headache and temperature. I have got a headache and a temperature. Write sentence about yourself. Answer will vary. So you can write. Now I have got since anything you can write here. Okay, so speaking and listening you can see, if you want to write. So this thing, the a watchful kid gets a bulgar arrested. So you can, if your teacher is saying to write this thing, you can pause this video and write this passage. Okay, so that's it, the end. From this, the end. So wait till the next video. Thank you very much, and don't forget to subscribe, share and like.